Coming up on this episode of the Curt podcast, I continue coverage of Lions training camp. I give you my usual injury report and give you updates and observations from the Family Fest at Allen Park yesterday. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's time to start the show. What up, dude? Welcome to the Curt podcast, your trusted source for Detroit Lions news and rumors. I'm your host, Curt Steele. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with fellow Lions fans just like yourself. Follow me on your favorite social media platform and visit my website, curtsteele.com. Today is August 4th, 2023. Shout out to my family over at Lions Nation Unite. Now let's get after it. First up on the injury front, Emmanuel Mosley was back at Allen Park and was placed on the active PUP list and is considered day-to-day. Hendon Hooker remains on the non-football injury list, and Iffy missed his second straight practice with a knee injury. Frank Ragnow missed his second straight day as well. However, it's due to the fact that his wife can deliver their first child at any moment. Congratulations to my man, Big Bank Frank, and his wife on the birth of their first child. Trinity Benson was carted off the field on Wednesday, but MCDC reported that it doesn't seem serious or long-term for the young wide receiver, but the team is getting a second opinion just to make sure. Wide receiver Denzel Mims and cornerback Jaron Williams missed portions of the practice yesterday with injuries that happened during the inter-squad scrimmage, but it's just going to be day-to-day. We'll see what happens tomorrow because the Lions are off again today. Big V played limited snaps on Thursday as well. I think that team's just being cautious with the big fella returning from that back injury. That's your update on the injuries, man. Y'all know how we ride that pain train, baby. All right, now let's get to what happened on the field on the defensive side of the ball. Last time I started with offense, this time I'm going to start over on the defensive side of the ball. And Hutch is proving why he was the second overall pick in the draft. He has been a menace all camp. He has racked up 3 sacks during the inter-squad scrimmage. He destroyed Josh Reynolds. I don't know who decided to give this guy the assignment, man. He tried to have him do a down block on Hutchinson, and he just absolutely lit that dude up, man, to get the Jared Goff in the backfield. 3 sacks on the day, 2 coming against the first team. Sacks. Hutch is on a mission, and it's showing up in camp. He's going to have a big year for the Lions. I just can't say it in there. Wait, it's just Hutch, man. He's going to have a big year for the team. Now, he wasn't the only member of that D-line causing havoc during the Family Fest. Aleem the Dream, Romeo, got sacks as well, along with linebacker Big Jerm and Brian Branch. Those dudes continue to attack on the aggressive front of the defense. Now, the older Aquara brother, not only did he get a sack, he got a TFL as well. And the same goes for the big Kirby Joseph did that, man. He got a tackle for loss. And the biggest of the big fellas, Broderick Martin, got a tackle for loss as well. Josh Pascal made one of the most athletic plays of the day, running down Jahmyr Gibbs. Who thought that would happen? I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs is a flash in a bottle. I mean, whatever. I mean, who thought Josh Pascal would catch Jahmyr Gibbs? Sweet play to Pascal's side. Gibbs was out there running it, trying to take the angle on a sweep play, but Pascal beat him to the punch, didn't let him get outside. That is an outstanding play by the second-year defensive lineman out of the University of Kentucky. He's continued to show growth, man, and the coaches are just raving about this young fella. Great pickup by Brad Holmes last offseason. Detroit's secondary continues to fly around and make plays. Trey Bly is doing his thing with that group. Brian Branch, again, this guy just showing up everywhere. Had a nice breakup on Jamo. Jamo had a crossing route. Nate Sudfeld threw the ball behind Jamo, to his credit, But Branch made a good play on the ball because it could have been caught, and Branch went ahead and knocked that thing out. Great play by the young fella, man. He's continuing to just really, it's going to be hard to keep this guy off the field. As far as the rest of the secondary, we have my man Cam Anzalone and Trevor Nowinski. I don't know who the hell that guy is. All had pass breakup with another guy who keeps this showing up all over the place. Romeo Okwara, he had a tackle for loss, a sack, and a pass. Man, Romeo is saying, "I'm back, baby," and he is doing his thing. Now, it has to be said, if you haven't seen this clip, I'm gonna show right here on the show right here right quick. The play of the day on defense was the interception caused by Derek Barnes, tipping the pass from Jared Goff intended for a tight end Sam Laporta over the middle. Barnes tipped that thing, and Savion Smith just had the ball just really fall into his lap. Made the interception. Great play by the teammates. The defense played well early and often during the team's scrimmage type practice, but the first part of the practice were where they really shine. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop me a comment. For more Lions content from me, visit CurtSteele.com. You can find links to my articles on Sideline Report and YardBarker.com right there on the homepage. Please follow me on your favorite social media platforms. You can find those links on the homepage of CurtSteele.com as well. And you can get the link to get yourself some Curt Steele gear from the LNU shop. Y'all see the doggone logo on the cap, man, and the "What Up Though" shirt, man. I know what they're doing, man. Oh, excuse me. This is the Boss Up shirt, man. I got the "What Up Though" shirt. I got the Boss Up shirts. I got the caps. You got mug, man, all that stuff. The Curt Steele gear at the LNU shop. The link is right there on the homepage of CurtSteele.com. Now it's time to talk about the offense. And you can't talk Lions offense without talking about the sun god. Amon-Ra St. Brown continues to badger the Lions defense with his strong connection with Jared Goff. They just doing their thing. Now, he had a couple of big catches in the game, long gains, one for 25 yards and one for 18 yards, and a crazy touchdown in the red zone. I mean, it's bananas. Goff threw a low bullet pass that went through the hands of Chase Lucas, and St. Brown reached behind him and snagged the pass before it hit the ground. Amon-Ra St. Brown is him today, yesterday, and tomorrow. And you can see after the play, Chase Lucas is looking around like, what in the hell? He just, like, how did he catch that? And St. Brown is just doing his thing. Demo, or David Montgomery, if you didn't know that's his nickname, Demo had a nice touchdown run in the red zone after having a block sprung by Graham Glasgow, who was filling in at center for Ragnow. Brock Wright, Jason Kabenda, Dylan Drummer all had scoring touchdowns as well on the day. But the play of the day on offense has to go to Justin Jackson. If you haven't seen the highlight, here it is right here. Nate Sudfeld threw a pass to Justin Jackson on the sidelines, and he beat rookie linebacker Captain Jack on the play. And then down the field, my man shook the draws off of CJ Gardner-Johnson and then high-stepped into the end zone. The play covered 65 yards in total, and it shows why Justin Jackson is back in the Honolulu blue and silver. The offense got their lick back on the defense to close out the day. Now it's time for Dessert with Curt. Sweet bits of news and notes about the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions, in partnership with Detroit Police Athletic League, announced recently that they will be launching Little Lions, a new co-ed football program for Detroit youth ages 6 through 8. Now here's a little bit of sweeter news included in the dessert. Donations from Seattle Seahawks fans, the 12, will also support the funding of the inaugural season of Little Lions. Members of the 12s graciously donated to the Detroit Lions Foundation after the Lions beat the Green Bay Packers in Week 18 last year to send the Seattle Seahawks to the playoffs instead of the Green Bay Packers. Shout out to our team for doing that as well. And that's your dessert with Curt for August 2023. Thank you for joining me for today's episode of the Curt Steele Podcast, your trusted source for Detroit Lions news and rumors. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop me a comment, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. For more content from your man Curt Steele, head over to curtsteele.com. You can find links to my articles, like I said, on Sideline Report and yardbarker.com right there on the homepage. Now, what you got to do for your man Curt Steele? Do me a favor. Whatever you're doing in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. This is Curt Steele, and I will holla at you real soon.